Do you believe in the power of the unexplained to ignite the imagination? Embark on a journey through this video where each chapter takes you deeper into the world of mysterious and paranormal photographs. From haunting historical enigmas to contemporary encounters with the unknown, these photos challenge our perceptions of reality. Discover tales of ghostly sightings, enigmatic artifacts, and UFO encounters that remain unsolved riddles. As we delve into these mysteries, we invite you to ponder, what secrets does our world hold that are yet to be explained? The Renaissance painting Madonna with St. Giovannino by Domenico Ghirlandaio is a mystery. The Palazzo Vecchio Museum in Florence houses this 15th century painting of Madonna with a disc-shaped object in the sky above her shoulder. Its light beams resemble current UFOs. Below this strange object, a man with a dog appears to be in wonder. This unusual detail has sparked several interpretations: a divine emblem, heavenly body, or mental image of something beyond our understanding. The painting's religious symbolism and inexplicable elements make us question the artist's goal. What may this mystery thing be? Are they artistic creations or depictions of what the artist saw or imagined? The 1964 Solway Firth spaceman photograph remains one of the most intriguing mysteries in photographic history. Captured by Jim Templeton while photographing his daughter in a seemingly serene countryside in Cumbria, England, the image unexpectedly revealed a mysterious figure in the background. Resembling an astronaut in a spacesuit, this anomaly caught Templeton by surprise, as he claimed no one else was present when the photo was taken. The peculiar figure, clad in what appears to be a spacesuit, stands in stark contrast to the rural backdrop. Kodak experts and police photographers found no evidence of tampering, deepening the enigma. What do you think? A remarkable relic was found deep in the Aegean Sea in Antikythera, Greece, challenging our knowledge of past civilizations. The Antikythera mechanism, a complicated system of bronze gears and dials in corroded metal and wood, has eluded researchers for millennia. This complex contraption, considered the first analog computer, goes back to the 1st or 2nd century BCE. Discovery in a shipwreck in 1901 prompted excitement and discussion. How did an ancient society create such a complex mechanism? Greek intelligence and astronomy understanding were shown by its use to track celestial phenomena and anticipate eclipses. A photo of its broken remains, held in modern technology for study, bridges over 2 millennia and inspires us to marvel at our ancestors' creativity. Few Wild West figures are as iconic as Billy the Kid. A $2 snapshot of this legendary character playing croquet with his gang, the Regulators, could be his second legitimate image. This 1870 photo contrasts with Billy the Kid's gruff, gun-slinging image. The easygoing, even domestic situation shows a different side of the bandit and his friends. However, its legitimacy is questioned. Does this snapshot show the notorious bandit in a rare, unguarded moment of relaxation, or is it a fabrication based on our love with Old West legends? The image merges myth and man. Reverend Kenneth F. Lord's 1963 photograph of the specter of Newby Church is one of the most controversial haunting photos. The photograph of a ghostly figure at the Church of Christ the Consoler at Newby Hall in North Yorkshire, England, was unexpected. The altar-bound figure in a hooded robe is unsettling. Size, dimensions, and the figure's extended face and veiled look have sparked speculation. Did this supernatural being get caught accidentally, or was it a sophisticated hoax? Skeptics have suggested double exposure or a light trick, but the figure's clarity and distinctness keep the discussion going. The eerie image of this snapshot challenges our paranormal comprehension. It doubts spirit's existence and photography's capacity to capture them. There are pictures in the annals of mysterious pictures that defy logic and ordinary understanding. One such photo, known as the Copper Falling Body, captured an incident that continues to elude and captivate observers. Captured at a copper mine in the early 1900s, it depicts a figure seemingly defying gravity as they fall freely. Even more perplexing are the circumstances surrounding this enigmatic photograph. We still don't know the identity of the photographer or the exact location of the mine. Some reports of the event claim that the photographer snapped the picture right before their own horrific accident, while others speculate that a false or composite shot may have been utilized. The 1941 photograph from the reopening of the South Forks Bridge in Goldbridge, British Columbia, unexpectedly sparked a flurry of time travel theories. Amid the crowd of period-appropriate attire, one figure stands out conspicuously. A man donning what appears to be modern clothing, including a t-shirt with a logo, sunglasses, and holding a camera. Items seemingly out of place for the era. Dubbed the time-traveling hipster, his presence in the photo has become a subject of intrigue and speculation. This image contrasts the familiar with the outmoded, challenging our perceptions of the past. It begs the intriguing question: is the time-traveling hipster a real freak, just a simple example of fashion ahead of its time, or just an accident of coincidence and perspective tricks? An unknown man emerged from Dealey Plaza after President John F. Kennedy was assassinated on November 22, 1963. The Babushka Lady, an unknown figure, has remained a mystery in photographic history. The Zapruder film, which photographed the disastrous convoy through Dallas, Texas, featured the Babushka Lady. She was named from her middle-aged appearance and Eastern European babushka-style headgear. Her anonymity makes the Babushka Lady mysterious. She was present at one of history's most famous occurrences, yet her identity is unknown. Eyewitness statements and photographic analysis have failed to identify her, and her apparent reluctance to come forward has intensified the mystery. Scientists and conspiracy theorists have debated the Apollo 17 photo of a pyramid-shaped moon oddity. NASA's archives record this image as a blank or corrupted frame, but closer scrutiny shows a pyramid-shaped lunar shadow. The photograph's enigma sparks ideas regarding its origin. This could be a genuine lunar formation, shadows from the uneven rocky ground, or something else. Some think this pyramid may be evidence of ancient alien buildings on the moon. Skeptics believe the shape is an optical illusion caused by the moon's topography and light angle. So is this image a mere trick of light and shadow, or does it hint at secrets yet to be uncovered on the moon's surface? The Piri Reis map, created in 1513 by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Ahmed Muhiddin Piri, stands as a remarkable historical enigma. This map, intriguingly detailed, depicts parts of the world including Europe, North Africa, and the Americas with astonishing accuracy for its time. What makes the Piri Reis map particularly fascinating is its depiction of the Antarctic coast, a region not officially discovered until the 18th century. The map raises compelling questions. How did a 16th century cartographer obtain such precise geographical information, especially of a landmass supposedly unexplored at the time? The following image appears normal at first sight, but as soon as we focus on these girls' faces, we realize how odd they are, as if they are just regular mannequins taken close to the pyramids or some kind of failed experiment. Please leave a comment if you believe this image is real or Photoshop was used. The stone spheres of Costa Rica, located in the Diquis Delta, are a monumental archaeological mystery. These 600 AD granodiorite spheres are perfectly round and range from a few inches to about 6.5 feet. Origins and purpose are fascinating and contested. How did prehistoric Costa Rican crafters achieve geometric precision without technology? They may have been tribe marks, prestige emblems, or stargazing equipment. The spheres' seeming perfection may indicate lost civilizations or extraterrestrial involvement. The purpose of these interesting orbs is lost to time despite thorough inquiry. The stone spheres of Costa Rica challenge our understanding of pre-Columbian societies and surprise us with their artistry. What secrets do these stone guardians convey about their creators and world? The early 20th century group portrait of Freddie Jackson is haunting. In 1919, a Royal Air Force squadron trained at HMS Daedalus. Behind one cop, a faint but recognizable face appears. The mechanic Freddie Jackson, who perished in an airplane propeller accident a few days before, is claimed to have had this look. On Jackson's funeral day, friends were astonished to see him in the photo. His appearance appears ghostly among his unknowing companions. This shot has raised questions concerning spectral appearances and if Jackson's spirit was with his squadron when it was taken. The Voynich manuscript, an enigmatic 15th century book cloaked in mystery and intrigue, beckons us into its labyrinth of unsolved puzzles. Each page of this cryptic codex is filled with peculiar illustrations and text in an undeciphered language, defying the comprehension of the brightest cryptologists and linguists. Its contents, ranging from bizarre botanical drawings to astronomical diagrams, seem to belong to no known category of ancient texts. The plants depicted are unidentifiable, alien to our world's flora, and the astronomical charts do not align with known celestial bodies. The manuscript's origins, purpose, and creator remain shrouded in obscurity, fueling theories ranging from an elaborate hoax to a tome of lost ancient knowledge. In spirit photography, which combined the mystical with photography, Richard Borsnell's 1902 photo is remarkable. This image is famous for reportedly depicting Katie King, a spirit guide who Florence Cook often materialized during seances. Spirit photographer Borsnell claimed to be able to film spirits. Florence Cook is pictured with an ethereal Katie King. The ghostly apparition is translucent, almost shimmering, contrasted with Cook's solid shape. The image was acclaimed and examined because it fit into the era's obsession with spiritualism and life beyond death. Few shots capture the mystery and wonder of the Hook Island sea monster. French yachtsman Robert Le Serrec took the photo in 1964 while cruising near Hook Island in Australia's Great Barrier Reef with his wife. They photographed a huge, strange, humped creature hiding below the water's surface. A prehistoric sea serpent-like black, elongated creature with humps is seen. The image astonished and enthralled people worldwide, leaving many wondering if an ancient sea species had resurfaced or was it an optical illusion. Along with the Loch Ness Monster and Champ of Lake Champlain, the Hook Island sea monster intrigues cryptozoologists and skeptics. It shows how cryptic photos and their mysteries remain popular. Ghostly figures in the lighthouse are purportedly in a famous shot. Ghost hunters and paranormal aficionados have frequented this 1800s lighthouse. The snapshot adds mystery to the lighthouse's legend. It apparently shows ghosts on the lighthouse stairs or near its windows, fueling speculation that former keepers or shipwrecked victims haunt the building. Skeptics blame light tricks, reflections, or visitors' hyperactive imaginations for these occurrences. Are the images illusions or glimpses of the lighthouse's ghostly past? The enigmatic Black Knight satellite lies among the stars in the vast cosmic tapestry. This space-age mystery has aroused curiosity, discussion, and debate over its origin and purpose. After radar detected an unusual spacecraft in 1954, American astronomer Dr. Lincoln LaPaz began the Black Knight satellite myth. Its unusual orbit raised the possibility that it was extraterrestrial. Later in 1960, Time magazine reported the discovery of a big and possibly artificial object in polar orbit. This odd satellite, often characterized as black or gloomy, has been spotted by astronauts in orbit, adding to its mystery. Conspiracy theorists and ufologists believe the Black Knight satellite is a vestige of an intelligent extraterrestrial civilization, while skeptics believe it is space junk or a human error. A ghostly person seated in a chair was photographed in 1891 in Combermere Abbey's spooky, resounding halls in Cheshire, UK. This iconic image has aroused debate, mystery, and spine-tingling excitement among paranormalists. Sybil Corbet, a Combermere relative, captured the photo while experimenting with early photography. Her experiment was to photograph the empty library. However, when the photo plate was developed, something odd appeared on a chair. Proponents and skeptics have speculated that the shot may be a long exposure or other photographic artifact. The ghost of Lord Combermere's exact identity remains a mystery, adding to its allure and warning that history may not be dead after all. A ghostly figure known as the Brown Lady haunts Rainham Hall in Norfolk, England. One of the most famous ghost photos was shot in 1936 of Lady Dorothy Walpole. Lady Dorothy Walpole, sister of Britain's first Prime Minister, died in 1726 and is supposed to haunt Rainham Hall. Numerous sightings and interactions have perpetuated the Brown Lady ghost story for generations. Captain Hubert C. Provand and Indra Shearer, two Country Life magazine photographers, took the famous photo. They saw a ghostly Lady Dorothy in a brown dress on the hall's great staircase. Their quick capturing of the image has become a paranormal photography classic. A common kitchen floor in the peaceful Spanish community of Belmez de la Moraleda hosted one of science's most enigmatic and persistent paranormal phenomena, the Belmez faces. The photographs of these mystery faces and the inquiries into this intriguing case are examined in this chapter. The story began in August 1971 when Maria Gomez Camara noticed a weird object on her kitchen floor. Though harmless, this stain would become autonomous. It developed human-like features and expressions. Maria's relatives were alarmed and attempted to remove the face, but it kept returning. Scientists and paranormal experts found no paint or forgeries on the faces. The faces appeared to be caused by an unidentified natural or supernatural force. The Belmez faces have sparked decades of debate. Psychokinesis and cemetery ghosts are among the paranormal theories. Skeptics believe natural geological processes or clever hoaxes created the faces. The Namibian fairy circles, a natural phenomenon in the Namib desert, offer a captivating puzzle. These circles are barren patches of land, typically ranging from several feet to over 30 feet in diameter, each surrounded by a ring of lush grass. From above, they form a mesmerizing honeycomb pattern across the desert landscape. The debate over their origin is ongoing. Are they the result of termite activity, as some scientists theorize, or do they arise from complex natural patterns of plant growth adapting to arid conditions? The eerie Mothman haunted Point Pleasant, a small West Virginia town. This chapter examines the intriguing photographs and first-hand accounts of this enigmatic monster, whose existence has long sparked fear. The Mothman is a huge humanoid with bat or moth wings. Witnesses say its brilliant crimson eyes pierce the skin, and it's malevolent. It has created a sense of impending catastrophe and dread. The December 15, 1967, Silver Bridge collapse in Point Pleasant, which killed 46 people, is the most famous Mothman connection. Some believed Mothman sightings in the days before the disaster foretold the tragedy. An intriguing spiritualism-era snapshot shows Eusapia Palladino, a famous medium of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, levitating. It claims to show Palladino levitating a table without touching it during a séance. This image, which has been disputed, shows her in a trance with the table slanted to defy gravity. Palladino's séances were known for materializations and other paranormal events, which she attributed to her spirit guides. However, many detractors said her feats were brilliant illusions combining physical and psychological manipulation. Like many spiritualist photos, this one blurs the mystical and the fake. Was Eusapia Palladino a supernatural conduit or another spiritualist deception? The artwork captures a time when science and the supernatural were often disputed. The ghosts of the Civil War haunt Gettysburg, Pennsylvania's undulating terrain and historic battlegrounds. The Gettysburg battlefield, site of one of the deadliest and most pivotal conflicts in American history, is famous for its history and frightening sensations. Ghosts from the Civil War at Gettysburg are unsettling and fascinating in this chapter. These images reveal spectral beings, some in uniform, moving around sacred locations and interacting with humans. These ghosts are thought to be warriors who died in warfare, hovering over their locations and reliving their most important moments. Because Gettysburg was the turning point in the Civil War, which killed thousands, many think soldiers' souls are still on the battlefield. Due to regular visitor accounts of ghostly experiences, this iconic landmark is still fascinated by the paranormal. The Nampa figurine, found in 1889 during well drilling in Idaho, remains a mystery to archaeologists and historians. This tiny human-shaped clay figurine was found 300 feet deep in a 2-million-year-old geological stratum. This discovery challenges human history by suggesting artistic human-like behavior predates recorded human history. The figurine's intricate craftsmanship questions its maker's skills. Is this a modern artifact moved into earlier geological layers, or does does it indicate an unknown ancient culture much older than generally accepted? The terrible and mysterious Rendlesham Forest incident occurred in Suffolk, England's strange and gloomy forest. People are still fascinated by it. The British Roswell, or UFO encounter, is one of the most intriguing and well-documented unexplained events in history. Over several evenings in December 1980, Royal Air Force personnel at Bentwaters and Woodbridge reported inexplicable happenings. It began with tales of metal-like forest lights that became much more. Late on December 26th, military men investigated the woods. What they uncovered is still debated and intriguing. They described a triangle landing in the woods with strange lights. Scorch scars, ground impressions, and anomalous radiation levels were found on the object. Skilled military men bolstered witness testimony. Their reports of seeing hieroglyphic symbols on the craft and mysterious radiation have deepened the mystery. Question and conjecture persist, despite government inquiries and responses. Ancient civilizations carved the Nazca lines in Peru's parched desert. Geoglyphs, massive drawings produced by removing rocks and earth to reveal lighter soil, can only be seen from above. From simple lines and geometric designs to intricate creatures, they depict animals, vegetation, and possibly deities. Since 500 BC, these creations have prompted questions. What was their goal? Some academics believe they were religious or astrological symbols. Some believe they were part of a complex irrigation system or sacred ritual paths. Despite extensive inquiry, the Nazca Line's function is unknown. Godly messages, ancient art, or practical. The Nazca Lines are a mystery and a testament to an ancient people's ingenuity with unknown aims. Few unexplained photos capture the otherworldly like the firefighter's ghost photo. A haunting and strange snapshot captured after a horrific fire questions the borders between the living and the dead. The photo shows a tired, soot-covered firefighter with determination. However, an unsettling, translucent entity behind him dominates the vision. This ethereal ghost shadows the heroic firefighter's shoulder. This photo's origin intrigues. The firefighter fought a fierce fire to rescue lives and property. The image surfaced during the post-fire examination, with no living person claiming to be there. Some call this photo a double exposure or photographic oddity. Some believe it depicts a real ghost, a departed soul appearing in a crisis. Curiosity and doubt have surrounded the Fresno Nightcrawler, a cryptid originally filmed in the late 2000s in California. This creature has white, delicate legs and a small skull, defying biological classification. Its odd shape, mostly legs and no arms, challenges our understanding of nature. Surveillance footage shows the Nightcrawler walking oddly over a lawn. Later sightings in Yosemite National Park increased suspense. Further studies disproved local stories that it was a Native American spirit or folklore figure. Cryptozoologists don't know if the Nightcrawler is a new species, a hoax, or something else. Its strange look continues to spark debate among paranormal and cryptic fans, making us wonder if there are unknown species on our planet. A series of images of UFOs were taken over Salem, Massachusetts in 1952. What were they? These photographs depict mysterious saucer-like structures hovering above, defying aircraft capabilities at the time. Witnesses reported seeing UFOs fly at amazing speeds and perform unimaginable aerial maneuvers. These Salem photos sparked public debate about extraterrestrial visitation during a countrywide UFO sighting increase. Colin Evans, an early 20th century medium, left a shot that evokes doubt and amazement. It appears to depict Evans levitating in mid-air with bystanders during a dark séance. This flash-captured image depicts a supernatural event or physical defiance of gravity. Evans supposedly levitated and had other spiritual powers. However, skeptics suggest the photo was staged using hidden supports or strings to produce the effect of levitation. This interesting photo challenges viewers to distinguish between paranormal occurrence and clever manipulation at the intersection of spirituality and science. Did Colin Evans have exceptional powers, or was this early photography manipulation to attract and deceive? The 1959 Dyatlov Pass incident in Russia's Ural Mountains remains a haunting enigma. 9 skilled hikers died mysteriously and tragically, perplexing experts and fans. Recovered photos from their failed mission add mystery to the tragedy. A fuzzy figure along a line of trees in one of the final photographs suggests a Yeti sighting. Another unsettling photo from their last night shows a peculiar light or halo in the dark sky, increasing the mystery. The 1930s British Columbia beach scene shot has captivated many with its oddity. One person stands out in beachwear of the time. This person looks odd in a graphic t-shirt and swim shorts and a late 20th century hairdo. This person's anachronistic appearance has sparked time travel hypotheses, indicating a visitor from the future accidentally captured in a moment of leisure. Skeptics suggest that the clothing, such as a rolled-up sweater and trousers, was a product of the era's fashion trends, and the haircut was caused by wind or water. Is this a case of mistaken identity and fashion, or could it possibly be evidence of a time traveler caught on camera? The ghost of Hampton Court Palace, captured in a series of eerie photographs, has become one of the most talked-about supernatural occurrences in recent history. Hampton Court Palace, a royal Tudor estate in London, has long been steeped in history and legend, making it fertile ground for ghostly tales. The photographs in question depict a spectral figure clad in period clothing, seemingly closing the palace's heavy fire doors. This apparition, nicknamed Skeletor by palace staff, has added a chilling new chapter to the palace's storied past. Kenneth Arnold's UFO sighting in 1947 is often cited as the event that propelled the modern fascination with UFOs into the public consciousness. But what was it about Arnold's encounter that captured the world's imagination? Arnold, a private pilot, reported seeing 9 high-speed objects near Mount Rainier in Washington state, describing them as saucer-like and moving in a peculiar, undulating manner. His account, detailed and vivid, was widely reported and lent credibility due to his status as an experienced pilot. The 1911 Huntington aerostat shot shows a futuristic airship. The aerostat, depicted over Huntington, West Virginia, has a streamlined shape, numerous propellers, and a large passenger capacity. The early 20th century airships were far simpler than this illustration. Questions regarding the aerostat's origins arise because its advanced design predates similar, more technologically advanced airships by several years. Did an undiscovered creative inventor design this, or was the snapshot an early example of image manipulation? The skunk ape of Florida, an elusive creature said to inhabit the swamps of the Sunshine State, has been the subject of fascination and skepticism for decades. A particular photograph emerging from the murky depths of Florida's wilderness has added fuel to the legend of this American cryptid. The image purportedly shows a large, hirsute creature lurking in the underbrush, its eyes peering out from the foliage. The skunk ape, often described as a southern variant of Bigfoot or Sasquatch, is named for the foul odor that is said to accompany its sightings. The 19th century photographer William H. Mumler claimed to have photographed Abraham Lincoln's ghost, a strange mix of history, paranormal lore, and early photography. One of the most famous spirit photographs from this era is Mumler's, which he claimed showed Lincoln's ghost standing behind his wife, Mary Todd Lincoln. The 1860s portrait shows Mary Todd Lincoln sitting on a chair with a faint image of Lincoln's face and hands on her shoulders. Mumler's work occurred with a time when spiritualism was rising and the nation was grieving the president and fascinated by the afterlife. Mumler's photograph of Lincoln's ghost became a classic despite suspicions of fabrication, sparking arguments about spirit photography and the supernatural. Colonel Remy Van Leerd's photo of a gigantic serpent in the Congo continues to fascinate and divide. Colonel Van Leerd, a prominent Belgian pilot, photographed a gigantic snake in 1959 while flying a helicopter over Katanga region in the Belgian Congo. His report described a huge beast, at least 50 feet long and over half a meter wide. Is this a new species, a prehistoric relic, a perspective illusion, or a misidentified creature? William Hope, a pioneer of spirit photography, became famous and controversial in the early 20th century for his photographs of spirits. How did these photos defy living dead boundaries? Hope's pictures regularly included translucent ghosts with living individuals. His work was widely cited as proof of the afterlife and ghost communication by spiritualists. Fighter pilots have often claimed UFO sightings due to their unique perspective and experience in the skies. Why are these tales so compelling? These expert witnesses describe flying occurrences with unpredictable movements, rapid speeds, and odd shapes. The Tic Tac UFO, named for its shape, was sighted by U.S. Navy pilots off the California coast in 2004. The pilots saw this item accelerate faster and maneuver better than known aircraft. The Pentagon has investigated this occurrence and others, legitimizing these sightings. Fighter pilots consistently record similar sightings, raising concerns about airspace safety and the nature of these UFOs. Do these UFOs represent advanced human technology, natural atmospheric occurrences, or extraterrestrial life? Fighter pilots' accounts, supported by radar and video data, continue to captivate the public and authorities, elevating UFOs from conjecture to genuine scientific discourse. In a world where the line between the known and the unknown is constantly shifting, what mysteries do you believe are waiting to be unraveled, and how do they shape our quest for understanding the unexplained?